Hey, welcome. Geoffrey Johnson here, owner and operator of Depend on Planet Earth, also known as Dope, seed saver extraordinaire, master gardener, Southern gentleman. Speaking of Southern, here I am in beautiful Southeast Georgia to talk about warm, humid climates and the plants that I grow for my extremely long summers. Stick around, we'll have a few laughs, a few jokes, maybe you'll learn some things. I live in coastal Georgia, where it gets very hot, as I said, for a long period of time, and it's extremely humid. So because of that, sometimes we might get a lot of rain, pop-up thunderstorms, or we can go weeks without any rain at all. So it's more advantageous for us to grow plants that will thrive in our type of weather. While the heat can be challenging at times, it allows for a longer growing season. This means you get an opportunity to get your hands in the dirt for a much longer period of time than people in cooler climates. Plus, you get the opportunity to experiment with different crops and several varieties. Warmer climates also experience less frost, allow you to grow certain plants almost year-round. The satisfaction of growing your own food is incredibly amazing, and there's something rewarding about stepping into your backyard and harvesting a basket full of your own homegrown produce, especially okra, because I love okra. On the flip side, humidity in this high heat, brutal. When you're selecting your seeds, and I really hope you're using seeds like I am, or seedlings, make sure you look for heat-tolerant and drought-tolerant varieties, including those with fungal disease resistance, as humidity can increase the risk of certain fungal diseases. Pole beans are one of my favorite things to grow, the yard-long bean being my absolute favorite. I alternate between red and green beans. They're amazing performers in the heat. They're very prolific and they taste absolutely amazing. I also like summer squash. I use these as a companion to beans, usually in the same raised bed. I don't use any specific variety of yellow squash, straight neck, crook neck, they both work for me. Zucchini is not a preference because they're not as prolific later in the summer when the temperatures really start to rise. Also, to repel squash vine borers, which are these nasty little bugs that show up, I grow marigolds. Marigolds attract ladybugs, which eat the aphids that will most certainly be attracted to your beans. If you've got beans, if you've got squash, you're gonna have aphids, like the Braves are gonna have an NL East Division title every single year. Let's talk about tomatoes. I try to focus on tomatoes here that are crack resistant and tolerate humidity very well. A few of my favorites. An heirloom homestead, as I said, crack resistant, tolerates humidity well. San Marzanos, the perfect canning tomato, they're also crack resistant and they make great sauces. Moneymaker Pole, yes, Moneymaker Pole tomatoes. I know the name, but they're another amazing tomato suited well for hot and humid areas. Black Krim is a great smoky flavored tomato with a mix of salty and sweet, some would say. Amazing results in warm weather. And if you want a small, beautiful colored tomato, yellow pear heirloom. They're amazing in our summer heat. Everybody loves tomatoes. Most people love peppers. So I group my tomatoes and my peppers together when I'm growing them. Bell peppers don't tolerate our heat very well down here. Banana peppers, amazing. They do a great job in our heat. Jalapeno peppers also do a great job in this heat. One of my personal favorites is the shishito pepper. Very, very prolific. I've gotten shishito peppers from June till October. I grow these three varieties every single year. I'm also asked a lot about melons, cantaloupe, honeydew, and of course watermelon. They all work. Any type of watermelon, any type of cantaloupe, any type of honeydew. All you need is very high temperatures and space because they will sprawl and sprawl and sprawl. Okra, my specialty. They all grow. The hotter it is, the more you'll get. All you have to do is pick a variety. I love Alabama red okra. Really thick, fat pods that taste amazing fried. Clemson spineless, another one of my favorites. It's great, I eat it right off the plant. Less slimy than a lot of okra. A lot of people don't like okra because of the slime. Burgundy. Burgundy okra is a very good, productive variety, but it's got to be harvested before it reaches 6 inches because the longer it gets, the more woodsy it becomes, and it doesn't really taste that good. Cowhorn, another great heirloom okra that's still tender even if it gets to be about 10 inches long. It's also great for pickling. I don't pickle okra. I prefer it fried, raw, gumbo. Pickling is not my thing, but hey, try it. Again, we're gonna companion plant marigolds because aphids, okra, I mean, they go hand in hand. Did I mention the Braves and the NL East titles? Yeah, okay, I just wanted to make sure I did. Okra, aphids, Braves, NL East, all consistent. No matter what, every single year, you're gonna see those 4 things. All right, so in high heat areas like this, in addition to growing fruits and vegetables, you can also grow some great flowers. Lantana is a great flower because nothing takes the heat better. Marigolds, as I've mentioned before, as long as you keep deadheading the blooms, they'll go on and on and on all summer long. Sunflowers are not only beautiful to look at, sunflower seeds are amazing to eat. The Mexican torch sunflower handles heat extremely well, and I call it my butterfly whisperer because once you plant them, butterflies come for miles and miles and miles for months and months and months. And you can't go wrong with zinnia either. Zinnia will last and keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Honorable mentions, things I didn't talk about, cucumbers. I've grown them before, they thrive in the heat, as do eggplant. Hope y'all learned some things today, hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching, happy gardening.